Welcome you guys and welcome to another episode of Shenanigans. I'm Andy Duncan as you all know. Guys, today we are doing a Q&A. Some of the guys asked me a couple of questions and also a special friend of mine of Daily Driven SA posted a video that you guys will see asking me a couple of questions. So let's get into it.
Hi guys, David here from Daily Driven SA. I just want to thank Henley for the opportunity to be on the channel and to ask him a few questions. So Henley, reflecting back into your childhood, growing up as a young boy there in the Mossel Bay area, what was the one thing or one event that sparked the love for cars that you have today? Because I can remember in our hometown, I was about 8 or 9 years old. We used to have a King of the Mountain. There was a time attack where they climbed the mountain pass. That's where I saw my first Lambo, and as you also know, one of my dream cars is a Lamborghini. That day I heard the rumble of the engine, and that is where I decided, or that is where I realized that this is life, this is the way forward, this is what I would want to do one day. Reflecting back into your childhood, what was the one thing that sparked that same thing in you?
So my passion and love started for cars about 20 years ago. Dear friend of mine, Leroy, showed me different ropes. Also let me drive with him in his Polo and his IS, his 2-liter IS, and just how the car basically sounded. And we attended shows. He put a huge sound system in the car. So in a matter of a way, Leroy opened up a lot of enthusiasts for cars. I basically have the passion and love I have for cars that I have right now. And also, then I can say, in a matter also, Rudolph, that time had a 2-liter B20 VTEC, and I mean that car just sounded amazing, and that car was very, very fast. And my dream car is also Lamborghini Huracan with a twin turbo kit on it. I mean a CP twin turbo kit would just make that car sound very mint. But that's something I'm working towards because you have to put goals for yourself to achieve in 5 or 10 or 15 years. And I mean, with God's help, you can achieve anything. And it's just a passion and love that I had for cars and just opening up this type of world that I can just lose myself and just enjoy and showcase to people what I love.
The second question I have for you is, why did you start this channel? Were you inspired by other YouTubers? Was it something that came from high school? Was it maybe just an idea at first? Where does the motivation come from for Shenanigans HD? And also the name. I would love to know where you got the name. And I know Shenanigans is some type of, what shenanigans is happening, but I'm sure there's the whole motivation behind the name.
So what inspired me to create this channel? So I've been watching Stradman now for the last 8 to 9 years. So I'm an OG Stradman subscriber, and also been watching Daily Driven Exotics and also SME 150 and Salamandran. And this is the guys that I normally looked up to, and just thought to myself, why can't I create something that people will also love and also will tap into and be inspired? Because why? I mean, Stradman, if you can take it 8 to 10 years ago, he was living, he got fired and he lived in a broken Audi TT, or his car broke down and he lived in his car, and he only had his camera, and he had a willingness basically to become something with his life. And he told himself I can become something in my life, and he bought his first Lamborghini and he made YouTube videos with this car. And a lot of people told him you crazy, why don't you find a real job? And there was a lot of doubters, but he turned that doubters into believers, and he's one of the biggest automotive YouTubers in the world currently. And there's a lot of positives to take about from Stadman. I mean, from being nothing to being one of the biggest automotive YouTubers. I mean, he built a big house. He has over 10, 15 cars, and it just shows you that with willingness you can create anything. And that's the thing why I created this channel. With willingness I can create anything, and to show and to showcase to people what I love, cars, and just to showcase through filming what I am enjoying for the viewers, and interacting with you guys just makes it so special for me to broadcast to you, or to showcase to you the love I have for cars. And I know there's a lot of guys that comes always up to me and say thank you for doing this, thank you for showing this type of car, thank you also for inspiring me, and also thank you for teaching me something I didn't know maybe. So it's just nice to do what I do, and it's basically also a matter of giving back, because I love to give back to people. So that's just why I started this channel, and why I love this channel so much, and just the passion of cars I have, and just to showcase the cars that we have basically in the garden route. I mean, here is some crazy cars that the guys have, but always don't get the opportunity to showcase it to the world. And I mean, I can showcase it, any type of car that the guys has here, for all of you guys. And then you ask the question, why Shenanigans? I normally like watch different types of videos, and I was always thinking of what name to call my channel. And normally I say like cars driving around, maybe guys doing burnouts, maybe guys going crazy, maybe guys doing drags. So the name Shenanigans just popped up in my like brain, and I thought like Shenanigans would be a good name for the channel, because why, Shenanigans means like doing crazy stuff. And I just thought to myself, this is a good name for the channel, and it's a unique type of name, because why, you won't always see this name floating around. So Shenanigans was born, and I mean, we are standing on almost close to 3,000 subs, and it's all to thank to you guys for watching the videos, liking the videos, and also subscribing to the video. And while we're on that, about 60% of you guys are not subscribed yet, so tap the subscribe button. Let's make the Shenanigan family bigger.
The third question I have for you is, where do you see the channel in 10 years time? I mean, from our side, we want to create a platform where we can teach some other people to do what we do, also to be able to express myself and express my feelings towards the industry, and also to inspire the youth, because back then we didn't have these opportunities. We used to only be able to go to Killarney or attend some small car meets in the community. And that's all we saw. Nowadays we have this huge platform, which is YouTube, where we can search for anything and be part of anything. So what is your plans for the channel for the next 10 years? And on that note, I just want to thank you for allowing me to be able to ask you 2 or 3 questions, and it's a pleasure being on the channel. And guys, don't forget to like, comment down below, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and stay tuned for more. Let's go.
Then you ask me, it's basically a tough question, but I can say is, I see my channel basically growing to infinity and beyond. And I must say, in the next like 5 to 10 or 15 years, I see this channel growing rapidly and being like on 300 or 400,000 subscribers, and giving back to the community, giving back to the youth, doing fun stuff for the youth and the people in my community, and just bringing the car community together, because Ubuntu is a very big thing for me, and I know you will always not be able to be liked by everyone, but at the end of the day, if you don't try, you won't succeed. So just to showcase cars and the passion and love I have for cars can be very contagious, and be something unique that I can bring and showcase to the different type of people that's watching this channel. and enjoying the type of content that we have. So I'm looking forward to being the next like 5, 10, 15 years and just expanding what we have in the garden route and showcase to the world.